Okay, so space bar. That gets rid of the pink lines. Today's the 17th, and we're making an adjustment. So we change the date by double clicking on it. That opens it up. 17th. Click OK. Click off of it to stop it from being highlighted. Now, we are no longer going to have the uncovered patio. So we're even going to get rid of that and get rid of that, and then bring this building to here. All I did was click on them and hit delete. Click on them and hit delete. And then I clicked on that line, and then I brought it down to here. The snap is on. So now there's no patio back there. And we just leave this saying existing parking. Okay. Now I want to save this as, change the name, arrow key to the right, type V1. I want to know this is the version 1 because this was actually the original version. Enter. Enter. Okay. Now print to PDF. Control P for you. Then click OK. Click. Well, you won't do this because you don't have a PDF printer yet, but that'll be when you start to work. We'll get that onto your computer. That looks like it didn't do it right. Okay, that means that this, when you go to print, you have to check here because this is wrong. See how it's got all those lines? See how this is 8.5 by 11? So we click on this, we bring it down to find Arch D. That makes it full screen, Arch D. We say OK. We say OK. Now it might print correctly to PDF. Save, hit overwrite or replace. And okay, looks like it printed right. I got a full screen, which I think is Control 0 for you guys. I have a shortcut key on my keyboard. So that's the new site plan without patio. But all of this stuff. Oh, wait a second. I have to take out the stage. Okay. They are no longer going to have a stick. So I'm taking out bar seats, stage, storage, kitchen. Okay. So since I'm taking out 103 square foot of the stage, I'm going to add 103 to common area. So this would make this 643. 643. Click OK. You know, to double click on that to change it. Now we can get rid of the stage. We can click, drag to highlight. Click, drag up. Click to get rid of the bottom. And then you click on these. You click here, hold for a second. Gently move the mouse up to get the pink lines going, and then move it to there. That snaps it to there. Same thing here. Click, click, barely move it. Lines appear, you move it up to there. Okay, so now we've gotten rid of, and now if you add up all of these, here's my calculator, 1532 plus 60 plus 20, you're only adding up the square feet, 40 plus 275 plus 320 plus 38 plus 62 plus 643 equals 2990. That's what city planner wants. They want all the square feet to add up to that square feet. Okay. So now we save again, Control S, Control P to go to PDF. We've already changed the page setup. It should print fine, although we have to close this one so we can print and then replace. Otherwise, we won't get the replace notice if we have it open. There you go. No longer has patio or the dance stage. So that's version 1. So now we open up Control O, Click once, type KOUR. That's the site plan. Let's go to the floor plan, CUB. You open that by hitting enter. Okay, now the same thing, we're going to file save this as, because we want to save this. We never want to just overwrite them. Now that one I save version 3, and that's fine, because version 1 will be the original. Hit save. Hit save. We'll change the date. You double click on it. Use your arrows to move the thing, and you just add a 7 because today's the 17th. And you hit click OK. Now what we're doing is we can still have this back part drawn, but we no longer want the patio back there. Existing bollard guard, that's fine. Get rid of the dimension. And this is just open rear area. Open to sky. Let me change this to 36. Okay, not much. 24. Here we go. Open to sky rear area. And utility closet. What we should really have back here are some trash bins. That'll make it more realistic because there should be trash bins back here. You make sure it's single line. They're usually about 6 feet by 4 feet. 6 feet by 48 feet, which is simply tab. You enter the number, tab, you enter the number. Go here. I'm going to make this 12. Enter. Snap to the top of that. Trash bin. Trash bin. Click a second time to stop typing. You click once to start typing. You click a second time to finish typing. Spacebar to get to your selection tool. Then D to change the snap. Snap these together. And then go to your X and just type in a 3 to put them 3 inches apart. 3, enter. Okay, we've changed the date. Trash bin, open to sky rear area. And we're going to get rid of this stage. Because even though they have it, we don't want to show it. Oh, Control Z, because I got rid of that number, which I didn't want to do. So let's just highlight it this way. Delete, click, delete, click, delete, click, delete, click, delete. Okay, unit A and B, that's fine. Move that over. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these tables to fill this area. So let's get rid of that little 6-foot dimension. Let's highlight these guys and bring them down. It's okay, buddy. I'm going to snap this to this corner. Letter D to change the snap. You put it where you want it. You move it to there. And now you can grab this X and slide it sideways. And just put it in between those two things. What's up, buddy? So this is the floor plan. Are you hungry? I'm gonna hold you on this, fast forward through this part. You hungry? You want something to eat, brother? No. You just want to play. You just want to play. Because you've got all of your toys. You have food. You have water. You get spring water because you're special. And then let me give you a bacon treat. See if you like the bacon treat. Bacon treat? Yeah, there you go. There's another one. Maybe you just wanted some bacon treat. So just like the other summary table, we get rid of the 103, click, drag, highlight, hit delete, add 103, 643 square feet here. And just like before, highlight, drag up, click the bottom square, delete, roll your in with the roll bar, click, click, barely move, push it up to there. Let me show you what happens if you don't do that. So if you just click on it and move it, it doesn't snap. Oh, it did. Okay, well, there you go. So never be afraid to experiment. You're never going to ruin anything. So the stage is now gone. We know that adds up to the correct area. Let's not make this so clumped. Just highlighting and moving things. So that's a little bit better. And why this one isn't touching the wall, I don't know. We always want tables to be touching walls. I think someone else drew this, so then they just did it, and I didn't bother to change it. So we've got 4 feet. We got 4 feet, 4 feet. That's for fire. A door. No more patio. 417. I'm going to hit save. Control S. For you, Control P to print to PDF. Floor plans are never really messed up with that 8.5 by 11. So yeah, it's going to print fine. Hi, young man. Hi, young man. How are you? So that's actually the tutorial of adjusting CUB plans. We're going to be printing these up. One full-size set I have to send to print, and then I may just print here because I have to have several 11 by 17s. And I know these are different than the first plans we put in there, so this will be better because I have to drop this off at a planner to keep this case moving forward. So that's it. It's called version 1. Let me go to my, the heck? Why aren't you? Yeah, good. Floor. Okay. And close. All right, so that's it for the tutorial. What I'm going to have to do that I'm probably not going to be showing you guys is I have to go through all the findings because we changed the findings to add the rear patio and a stage for live entertainment. That's going to cost the applicant more money. So that's why we are removing them from the plans to go back to the original application so he can just get open and start selling beer and wine. So they'll only be selling beer and wine inside or full alcohol inside. And then later we'll worry about the patio and everything. So that's it. Thank you for watching.